Good God, it smells in my apartment right now. It's really hot here in Seattle recently, and I have all my windows open and doors, and the smell of weed likes to come right up into my apartment. And I'm not a fan of the scent that marijuana spreads. However, because this is the cheapy, shitty marijuana, I feel as if because it's the cheap shit, it smells worse. Maybe that's just me overthinking it, but that's what it feels like. Any case, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow reptiles, thank you for clicking on this video. Let's talk about dreams. No, not the dreams that you have when you're asleep, but the dreams that you, that individual, that person who I probably have or may have met is on the other side of the screen. What are your dreams and aspirations? What are your long-term goals? Here's the thing. I got 2 years of college out of the way. I have an Associate's of Arts degree, but I don't know where I want to go career-wise. I don't know. For those of you who don't know, I studied my 2-year field as a cop. Yes, I wanted to become a cop. I did training. I did internship work. I worked for the police department for a short time. I did ride-alongs with the police. I know a lot about policing to the point of where I was actually qualified to work in a correctional facility in my state of Washington and work with fellow inmates. I've been making about $48,000 to $60,000 a year, have a lot of medical benefits, but even though I was qualified to work as a police officer or a correctional officer, I just decided that it's not something that I wanted to do for the rest of my career, and I don't want to focus my life on that. Because it's a dangerous job, and I want to have a life where I don't have to have massive amounts of anxiety or develop post-traumatic stress disorder or have children and then have to be in fear of me dying or being killed or stabbed in a correctional facility working with inmates. So that's why I didn't pursue my career. And plus, working as a cop, a lot of people don't know this, you got a shitload of paperwork. Way more than I ever thought a cop would have to do. Like, you see them sitting in a car on their laptop. They're probably writing a police report for every stupid little activity they do. It's quite extensive and not something that I want to spend my time doing. I'm an active person. One of my two biggest dreams are acting and voice acting. I love doing voiceovers. I don't really do a lot of voice impressions here on YouTube. I can do some. I've been told that I can do an amazing Mark Hamill Joker impression. The only thing that I can't do is I can't do the Joker's laugh. Like Mark Hamill does. For those of you who don't know who Mark Hamill is, he is Luke Skywalker from Star Wars. Mark Hamill hardly does any acting, actually, other than he's doing Star Wars for the most part and a few other films, but he does primarily voice acting, and I find voice acting fun. It's creative. You can be so imaginative with characters that you create through your voice. And then my second one, as I already mentioned, was acting in general. I read a recent article, which is linked down below if you're interested in reading it, on the 27 most famous actors that got famous later in life. And I learned so much. Like, I don't know if you know this, but Harrison Ford, Han Solo from Star Wars, he made cabinets. He was making wood cabinets for George Lucas in his home. And George Lucas handed him a script and said, "What do you think of this?" And he read the lines of Han Solo, and he was like, "Wow, you're amazing." And booked him. He was now an actor, and he became a well-known actor through Star Wars, and George Lucas just handing him the lines as a carpenter for cabinetry. Amazing. You know, like Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson didn't become really even well-known until Pulp Fiction. A lot of the most well-known 27 actors that became famous later in life. And it always makes me ask the question, what would I do with that type of fame? I mean, I don't consider myself someone famous. Becoming the fame that I've dealt with already through YouTube and stuff is not something that I really like. Like, I'm not someone who wants fame, but rather I want to use fame, if I have fame, in ways that help benefit people. For example, Matt Damon does his water charity thing, water.org, every single year, and he raises hundreds of thousands of dollars for people in need. If I became an actor, I would use my fame in that sense to bring awareness to issues like mental health or issues that are going, like George Takei, for example, you know, the guy in Star Trek. He's an amazing activist, and he's done acting. The guy, like, that is an amazing person. He's more than an actor. He is an activist who cares about people and believes on helping people. And that's what I want to achieve. Like, if I became an actor, if my dream was ever fulfilled and became a world-renowned actor, Daniel Sulzbach, that's what I would use my fame for, you know. I'm not interested in celebrities gossip, who's cheated on who's sleeping with who, dating, celebrities are dating type of shit. I mean, I see so many actors that could totally use their fame in really positive ways, and a lot of actors or actresses I don't see really do that. But that's something that I would do if I became an actor. I feel terrible because I was actually supposed to... I was going to be flown out for a featured film, a smaller film, independent film, this guy. And if you're watching this, please contact me, because I lost all your contact information. I had my video ready for you. The guy sent me a script. It was a big, long script. I was going to play a character. I'm not going to say the film name, because I don't know if it's been announced publicly yet or anything like that. But I was in contact last year with this guy, and they were going to plan on filming this year the film was going to premiere at San Diego Comic-Con. Like, this was and has a couple actors who are relatively, actually have been in some big films and stuff. And he wanted me to play a side character, which I said I agreed, I would love to do that. They were going to fly me out there, but my email, I lost everything through that email account, and now I'm with a new email, and I feel terrible because I lost an opportunity, a very cool opportunity, to act in something. I was in one, a lot of people don't know this, but I was in a film known as Smiley for 3 seconds. It was like 3 seconds. My name was in the credits, though. Smiley, it's linked down below. It's Internet Movie Database. It was Shane Dawson's movie. Whether you like him or not, I don't care. The point is, I was in it for 3 seconds, and it was interesting. When that movie premiered in theaters, I got a lot of tweets from people saying, I recognized you, I recognized you. And it was really funny because I don't say anything. I'm just looking into a camera with a Pokemon hat. The original video that I had was like a minute in length, and they cut it down to like 3 seconds. But I was actually, the video that I filmed was me holding a pickle, eating it really, really seductively. Because I was supposed to be portraying someone who was webcamming with somebody else. I wanted to make it funny. But they didn't include that, but just me looking into the camera. But nonetheless, it was cool. It was, it was an opportunity, and I don't want to pass up opportunities. And it's just one of my biggest dreams is to become an actor. And reading all these stories by other actors that have become more well-known through later in life. And the thing is, like, for a lot of people don't know this, but I don't script any of my content. My content that I make on YouTube, everything is improv. Like, my responses to people, I have it on the side of the screen, and I watch it and respond live. Like, I don't do a lot of editing. I used to do a lot of editing when I started on YouTube, but it's stupid, you know. I'm somewhat good at memorization. I struggle with speech sometimes because I'm highly dyslexic. I get things backwards, but I know that acting is something that I could do because when it comes to character impersonations, I rule. Like, maybe that's cocky and arrogant, I don't know, but I rule at certain character impersonations. For example, Deadpool. I know he's not a real character, he's a fictional character in the Marvel Universe, but every person I've ever interacted with when I cosplay as Deadpool, I'm going to be cosplaying as Deadpool at PAX Prime the next week, people say that I hit on spot with his personality and my voice, because I use a different voice when I speak as Deadpool, and just how I bring that character to life through cosplaying him is phenomenal, and that's from other people telling me on a regular basis at conventions. So unless they're all lying to me, I mean, I think that I can do a pretty good impersonation of characters, especially Deadpool. I'm not a voice expert, you know, I can't do all voices. I've been trying to do Porky Pig, but there's a strategy to imitating Porky Pig's voice. But what are your dreams and inspirations? I'm curious, guys. I don't know how old, I have a massive range of different ages who watch me on YouTube. What are your dreams? What are your goals? What do you want to achieve in life? For me, I want to become an actor. That's my biggest passion. And yeah, I know this is just a random video. I was actually going to be uploading a Let's Play today, but some technical difficulties with The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 5, with connection issues. A lot of people are having issues with that game, so I wasn't able to get it uploaded for you guys. Hopefully I'll have it up ready by Friday when I'm at PAX Primes. In any event, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. What are your dreams? Let me know in the comments below, because I read all your comments, and hopefully see you guys at PAX Prime in Seattle on Friday through Monday.